G'day everyone, welcome back to Sunset Metal Detecting. Thanks for joining us for another evening down on the beach. We're doing something a little bit different today. We are doing a product review, but also at the same time doing one of our usual night beach hunts. Now, you may or may not be able to tell yet that the lighting is a little bit different, and that's because we're featuring a special light made by a company called Joby. And just full disclosure, this is not sponsored. I haven't received a product to review. This is something that I've gone out and purchased of my own volition, and I've decided to give it a little bit of a review and a little bit of a field test out, because it's something that I wasn't able to find any information online, or very much information online, when I was deciding to purchase the product. So we'll have a bit of a chat about the product as we go throughout the night, and we'll go ahead and just do our usual thing, looking for whatever treasures there are to be found. We're in a bit of an area that's a little bit rockier. We've got some sedimentary rocks just over yonder, and we've got some volcanic rocks here that they've used to try and stabilise the shore, but it's still washing away at an alarming rate. So we'll see what's in the sand tonight, and yeah, I'll catch up with you at the first signal. My goodness, what's that doing down here? Oh, that's okay. That's definitely going in the treasure's pocket. Ah, yes, ribbed edge. Yes! It's more silver. Okay. We're on sterling silver this time. Okay, we are not long underway, and I've got our very first target here. Now, the Joby light I've got set currently on the lowest possible light setting, and it's casting a very, just a nice low beam across everywhere in general. And I've also got the cap over the light, so it's spreading the light and diffusing the light. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Here's the target we're looking at. Nice stable one. I reckon it's shallow. So let's just see what we're dealing with. I reckon it could be 20 cents. Now, I'm wondering why I even bothered bringing the sand scoop with me, because there's rocks everywhere just under the surface, so chances are it's going to be pretty well useless. Okay, should be just in here somewhere, and I think that's going to be, yeah, yep, can slaw to get us started off. Just a fairly average sort of chunk. All right, not to worry. We'll keep carrying on and see what else we can track down. Okay, I've got another tone here I'd like to investigate. There it is. Sort of, yeah, low to mid 50s. Let's just see if this is going to be any use at all. Yeah, maybe just a little. Now I'm thinking this one's probably more likely to be fishing gear, I reckon. Yep, we're out. Over here in this pile. Okay. Let's find out what it is. Should be... Oh, wicked. Hey, that's cool. Hey. It's a toy. It's a little tiny toy tricycle. Like a Daihatsu Midget. And that's got... Oh, hey, that's a Lesney. It's got the really old metal wheels. That might be one of the old Matchbox toys. My goodness, what's that doing down here? Oh, that's okay. That's definitely going in the treasure's pocket. That is really, really cool if that's what I think it is. We'll get that one cleaned up a little bit later on, and we'll find out for sure whether that is old Matchbox or not. Fingers crossed for Lesney. Fingers crossed. All right, got a target here to try. $17.18, pretty consistent all the way around. Okay, should be just in here. Oh yeah, that's a 5 cent. Yeah, cool. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, we might have another small coin here. Now I think it's going to be in one of these crevices here. Let's see. Yep. Let's see. No, it's not a coin. It's a tiny little 22 bullet. Yeah. It's been fired, but I don't think it's hit anything. Okay. Pop that in the pocket. And we'll keep working. Okay, this might be a challenging dig. Have a listen. Sounds like it could have some depth. It's about the same in both directions. And we're right up in the rocks up here, so a sand scoop's going to be practically useless. Let's see. Whoops. Try not to throw myself down into the sand too much. There we go. Yeah, not audible. Oh, hold on. No. Oh. Or is it? No, I don't think that's audible from the surface. So, let's get rid of a bit of material here. Ooh, this one's going to be tough, I think. Let's get some of that out of the way. Oop. That's a coin. I think it's going to be a 2 cent actually. Looking at the size and colouring of that one, plain edge. Yeah, I think we've got 2 cents. All right, well, another coin on the board. Pop that away, and we'll move along a bit further. Okay, we've still got plenty of diggable signals around, which is good. Including that one. Even though it does have a bit of an iron tone there, I think it might be non-ferrous with just an iron object nearby. Well, that's changed quite substantially, so it's not as deep as I thought it was, and we might have disturbed it. Still in there, apparently. I think I'm going to switch straight to the hand tools here. Okay, let's see. It's not that, is it? That is a little tiny light globe. Okay. Strange. Pop that away. We'll get this filled in rather, and we'll keep working away along. Okay, we have another worthwhile target. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Sort of high 20s. Usually not a very exciting number, but gold can reside in those sort of figures, so it's worth a go. Okay, so just in here, I see, yep, old can mouthpiece. Not to worry. Smooth that back over. I just thought while I'm here, I'm just near quite an old tree, and I thought I'd just demonstrate the different light levels on our new light attachment. So you're probably not seeing a whole lot at the moment, but as I adjust the light levels up, we have 5 different light levels on this this attachment, and if I remove the cap over, all of a sudden we've got quite a direct and rather bright light. Now, using the lowest light level, which is what I've been using up until now, we'll get around 5 or 6 hours of battery life, and on the highest level we'll get about 40 minutes of constant use. I'm going to switch us back to the lowest light setting, so we'll just turn that back down to the low option, and we'll pop our cap back, or diffuser back over the lamp, and we'll carry on. Okay, I can hear the tide is starting to race in behind me here, so we might have to cut this one a little bit shorter than I'd like, but that's just part of the game. Have a listen to this. Definitely something there. Seems like it's masked. Now the reason I say that is we're actually getting 2 dots, one on the line and one up in the ferrous. So that's leading me to think that we've actually got 2 targets rather than just one ferrous target acting as both. Now again, I don't know how useful the sand scoop's going to be here because we're back onto gravel. That tone has already changed a bit, even just removing a little bit of material. Mid-50s actually. So the iron target might have been masking whatever our actual target is a bit, making it ring up a lot higher. Oh yeah, okay, we've got something just down here, a bit closer to me. Oh, that's bedrock there actually. I think. Yep, looks like bedrock. Where is it? It's eluding me. That's weird. I thought I had a good track on it. It might have buried itself right down in the crevice there. Let's just get this material up and out of the hole. Now, make sure that's not my sand scoop there. Oh, I see patina. I think we've got a 22 cartridge. In fact, yeah, I'm fairly certain that's what that's going to end up being. Just the end off an old 22 cartridge. Okay, so we are on to old stuff here. As soon as we start finding that patina, that's always a good sign. So let's keep that up. See what else there is to be had. Okay, we've got another fairly strong 50-something target here. Occasional iron tone. And only a small target. Wonder if it's another one of these 22 rounds. Oh, straight onto some bigger rocks there. I think we're going to go straight to hand tools here. A lot of hand tools on this beach. Well, we're pretty close anyway, so that makes things handy for us. Just going to get a couple of scoops out there, and actually I see patina again. Oh, it's a coin. Hey, it's a sixpence. Yeah, we've struck silver. Now, I can see there's a ribbed edge there. And that's a Queen Elizabeth II on the back, so that's going to be a 50% silver sixpence. Very nice. Oh, well, we've got our pre-decimal we came for. And it's smack dab in the middle of the beach where I've actually detected this area before, so evidently we've got a few extra finds. I'm wondering if they're coming from under there. That's all been inaccessible up until recently, so maybe there is a bit more to find around here. Let's keep going. Okay, we've got another nice solid one actually. This is just below, well, there's our sixpence hole just there. And just down below it, we've got this target. Real solid, really nice signal. Now, I do know that 50% threepence coins show up in that sort of area, that sort of tone. So, could we be onto another pre-decimal? Let's see. Should be just down around this square rock here somewhere. Yeah, just above it actually. Now, oh, this is some pretty tough. What have I got here? Okay. That is some really tough stuff. Okay. Just going to get down here a little bit close to the subject. I do see some rust down there. Actually, I see patina again. All right, just going to stand up there and save my knees from getting eviscerated by the rocks. I don't actually know what I'm looking at here. It's old. Bear with me, I'm just going to hold this up to my eyes for just half a second. Well, whatever it was, it's now twisted and mangled. Can't really make heads and tails of it. But I'm going to throw it in the pocket anyway, and we'll try and give it a bit of a clean up and see if that helps us work out what that object once was. We'll get that filled in and we'll keep going a little bit further. All right, I'm just going to run the Joby light in a slightly higher light setting from here on, just to get a bit of feedback from you guys, see what you think, and see whether you think it makes a difference to the recording quality or not. So at the moment I've stepped it up to a 2 out of 5, and yeah, do let me know whether you think it looks any better or not. And I think as we continue on, we'll jam it up a little bit further. Probably won't go much higher than a 3 out of 5, otherwise the battery life will just diminish too quickly. I've got another target here that sounds an awful lot like the sixpence we came across before. Now I'm looking at the display here and I'm seeing 2 clusters. So I think this could be 2 separate targets. So I've got to give it a go. Could be a little ways down, and it looks like it's going to be quite gravelly. So I'm not even going to bother with the sand scoop this time around. Just see, can I get anything from the surface? I cannot. Okay, so break some of this apart. Oh, we've hit something there. I think we've hit a big old rock. Yep, there is a big old rock there. Actually, we're right on it. That's fortuitous. Now, I don't know whether that's the iron tone or whether that's what we're actually looking for. So let's pull a bit of this out by hand. Still in the hole there. Surely it's going to be in that hand scoop. Just make sure that's not my scoop setting any things off. It was. That's weird. Ah, I see. I see. That's part of an old skeleton key. Sorry, just confirming this. Yeah, I think that's part of an old skeleton key. So this would be the shaft at this end, and he's part of the teeth of the lock. There's a bit missing on the end there. Okay, so still definitely on the older finds here. That's good. Just check, is there more? Now I'm thinking that's actually going to be the salt water starting to encroach. So I'll finish filling this in and we'll move along before we get trapped. Okay, we've got another nice little target here to have a go at, and I've brightened up the light another time. So we're now on level 3 of 5. Now let's have a listen to this target. Where is it? Something. There's definitely lots of iron around it, but I think it holds out a bit of hope. I hope. Let's just get a bit of this loose material aside. And let's have a listen with the pinpointer. Okay, we are close to something just in here between all of these rocks. Oh, I see. Oh, it's like it's a coat hanger. Like is in a fixture you'd have on your wall. Presumably, I don't know why it's a double-ended one, but anyway, I would imagine that's that style thing. Attach it to the wall, hook your clothes over the top. Nice. Now, is that all that's in the hole? I think. Yeah, sure is. All right, let's get this filled in and we'll move along a little further. All right, another hopeful target. Once again, it's only small, bit jumpy, but so has just about every other target on this beach. Well, that seems to be doubling down on that that high tone. Would be nice if that's what our target sounds like in the end, because that would be indicating silver. Now, not getting any tones there whatsoever. So I'm just going to expand this hole just a little bit and just see if that yields any hints. Deeper is the answer. All right. Well, that bodes extremely well. Objects tend not to like falling through this gravel very quickly, so usually the deeper you go, the older the objects are, usually. All right. Oh, coin. Oh, that's old. Oh, that's really, really old. Yeah, yes, ribbed edge, yes. That's going to be a shilling. Hey, hurrah. Whack. Oh, I like that. Hold on, I'm just going to have a quick look with my eyes just to confirm the find. But with a ribbed edge, it's not going to be a halfpenny. Yeah, definitely a ribbed edge on that. 100% not a, actually I can see silver poking through. Now, given how green that's gone, I'm going to say it's probably going to be a post 1946 coin. So 1945 and before were all 925 sterling silver, and 1946 and beyond were all 50% silver. And the 50% silvers were augmented with copper, which is why they tend to rust out like this. But I reckon when we tumble that, we'll find that's going to be a ram's head shilling. So stick around to the cleanup and find out for sure what that coin ends up being. Happy days! Okay, we've got another nice little tone here. Once again, definitely on the smaller side, and it sounds like it's probably in a crevice. Yeah, I'm not getting my sand scoop in there at all. Let's have a look here. Yep, not near the surface, nor did I expect it to be. So we'll have to, I think, remove some of these larger rocks here. Oh boy, this is really large chunks of gravel. It's another deep one. All right, I don't mind that. As we've already learnt, deep is good. I'd be even happier if this ends up being another coin. Okay, we might be out already. Actually, I do see something here. What have I got? It's got patina. Just going to hold this to my eyes. I'm not sure. It looks like it used to be circular, because it's definitely got a curve, but it's only a small fragment of what it originally used to be. I'm just going to check further in the hole and just see if there's any more of it in there. That might just be the salt water again. Let's just pop our tools away and wave the detector. That's it. All right, not to worry. Let's keep moving. Okay, so I've made it back to where the car is, and I'm working a little bit further in the other direction because the tide's probably got another maybe 45 minutes to an hour before it reaches me. So I thought, while I have the opportunity, I might as well take advantage. We have another little tone here. Sounds like it could be deep, and I'm really curious to see what it's going to be. Have a listen. Another small target, so could be a coin. I have found a lot of old World War I and World War II gun casings here, so could very well be any of those things. Could be something totally different. guess that's half the excitement of metal detecting, is you never know what's coming out of the ground next. Oh, another deep one. That's great. Okay. Fingers crossed for more old coins, perhaps. Hitting another pretty thick layer of gravel. Lots of coral. Oh yeah, there's a big old rock down here. I reckon whatever we've got is probably wedged underneath that rock. Actually, do I see patina there? Nope, that's just a green rock, I think. Yep, just a green rock. Which might be a bit closer than I thought. Let's just get a bit of this out by hand, just in case. Oh, I see a coin. Yep, it is a coin. So maybe that wasn't patina, maybe that was rust. I think though that's just going to be a 1 cent piece. Let me just confirm this visually for you. Plain edge. Yep, Queen Elizabeth on the back, so 1 cent. But still, that was a decent way down, so dare I say that's probably been in there a good long while. Let's cover this all back up and we'll keep working along this section of beach until the tide catches me. Okay, another nice tone. Another one with a bit of depth on it. Let's see if this will work here. Yeah, not too bad. Can we get a second scoop? Oh, no, maybe not. All right. Let's get our pinpointer out. Now this one I'm fairly certain is going to be deep, so just double check. Just making sure that's definitely not in there. Nope. Oh, yep, got a pip then. Further down. Let's get a few of these larger bits of gravel out of the way. Big old rock. Not getting my pips anymore, which is interesting. Just double checking. I'm a little bit confused here. I expected to hear this, unless it's a lot further down. Let me just confirm here. Definitely in the right spot that way. Okay, so it sounds like it might be a little bit more in on this wall here. So we'll get a bit of material out, get a few more of these big bits of gravel out. Oh, here we go. Now let's try. Ah, that's more like it. It is deeper. Okay, another good deep target. Okay, let's get that material up and out of the hole here. Let's grab all of that. Might be out. Must be out. Oh yeah, I see a coin. It's more silver. Okay. We're on sterling silver this time. Oh, this has been a good night. Hello, Mr. Threepence. Yes. Okay. Now you'll see how this one's not rusted over at all. We don't have any green on it whatsoever. That is very typical of the 925 silver coins here in Australia. Well, formerly. Now, I'm just confirming, boy, this one's in rough shape. Oh, goodness me. I am having trouble making anything out on that. It's definitely the right size for a thrip. But boy, this one's been battered about. No surprise given the gravel it was found in. I'm just trying to see if I can make a date out for you guys. Wow, that's going to be a tough one. Now, we're going to have to do a little bit more investigation when I get home, but tentatively, we've now got 3 of the 4 silver Australian pre-decimal coins, which means all we need is a florin for a silver full house. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we have another good tone. This one might be a newer coin. Sounds like it could be $1 or $2, possibly. Then again, some of the old pre-decimals also sound like that, and I have found buttons and bottle caps at that sort of level. So who knows? Let's keep our fingers crossed. Something older again would be nice. Well, we're out. Very firmly 60-61. So that's sounding like a couple of dollars to me. Let's see. Oh, that's live ammunition. That's live ammunition. I think, yeah, it's going to be inert because the firing cap on the end is gone. But that is a brass-bodied 303, I think that's going to be, with the bullet still in place on top. There you go. Well, I certainly have found plenty of spent casings along here, and lots of 22 shells and bullets as well. So, yeah. Now, interestingly as well, I was looking through an old history book, local history book, and there are photos of World War I troops marching down towards this area. So I wonder if maybe could there have been an encampment down here? Are we finding evidence of that? We may never know, but we'll keep searching and see if we can turn anything else interesting up. Okay, we've got a really crisp one actually. Maybe a little bit of depth. We're a little bit higher up the beach. There's not quite as much gravel and rocks and that sort of stuff in the sand here. Let's see. Out. 53 solid out of the hole. What have I got? Should be just here somewhere. Hold on. Just going to turn that sensitivity back up. So I might have knocked it down. Where did it go? Patina. Oh, it's another pre-decimal. Sixpence number 2 of the night. Oh, whoopee. Yes. Okay. Yep, that's going to be what that is. Let me just confirm. I am getting... Yeah, it's definitely a sixpence, but I can't quite make out the date. And this one's not quite as caked in copper oxides as some of the others. So I'm wondering... Actually, I can see Elizabeth on the back, yeah. So it is going to be a 50% variant. But 4 silvers, that's the best run of silvers I've had in a little while. That's fantastic. All right, I'll just keep working here. I can hear the tide behind me is getting ever closer. So I'll finish off working further down closer to where the tide will soon be. And then we might come back up the top here and do a little bit of poking around. All right, well, as we're reaching the end of our little treasure hunting adventure here tonight, I thought we'd film a few pieces with the Joby light without the filter attached. And as you can see, it's quite a substantial difference try. Trying a few different things just to get a feel for the product. Without even turning the any sand over, I'm fairly confident I know what this is going to be, but it's going to be just a point of curiosity, working out what it is. Let's have a look. Sounds like a fairly shallow 31, 32. For any Manticore users out there, you know exactly what that tone is likely to be. Now, I thought this one was going to be real shallow. It's actually a short ways down, nothing too extreme. I reckon we'll be out in one of those scoops there. Actually, I see patina. Hey, it's a button. Ha 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 ha. Now, I thought that was going to be a pull tab. I was 99.9% certain, and I almost walked over it thinking, nah, that can't be anything interesting. But we have a beautiful 4-hole brass button. Now, I'm just going to have a quick look. Hold this up to my eyes. Do we have any writing? It doesn't appear so. However, I will put that through the cleaner and we'll see if there's anything written either on the front or on the back side there. But that is a lovely 100-year-old brass button, suspenders button probably. Excellent. All right, well, maybe I should dig more of these low 30s tones down here. All right, moving on. Well, that's all she wrote. That's all we found for the day. All in, I think that was a pretty excellent run, especially given that we ended up with 4 silvers and a few other interesting little goodies off the beach here. I think that's a personal record for this particular beach. Usually you might get one pre-decimal here and there, but never quite that many. Anyway, going back to our little light that we were running today, the Joby light. It is a modular system. I am currently running with just one Joby light. You can attach up to 4 at any one given time, and they attach with just a cold shoe mount, which you'll commonly find on most action cameras like the GoPros, mobile phone attachments. You can get head mounts, chest mounts, all sorts of mounts that take a cold shoe, and it's suitable for all of those purposes. Up until today, I've been using the GoPro light mod, and unfortunately I've now gone through 2 of these. Both of them have failed spectacularly for no particular reason, and it's a bit unfortunate that GoPro support is so difficult to get in touch with, so that's why I've decided to jump ship. But from this first run, I think I'm very, very happy with the Joby light. Now, it is a premium product, so it does cost a fair whack more than the GoPro light mod. I think the GoPro light mods are usually sort of around the 80 or 90 Australian dollars, and the Joby light is more than double that. It's closer to the $200 mark. But I think premium product, it's performed very, very well, and I think you'll agree that the lighting setup in this video has been a lot better than before. So that's going to be one that's now going to be permanently mounted to my camera rig, and that's what we're going to be using from here on out with the light mod as a secondary backup. I'm going to put a link in the description to the Joby website where you find a little bit more information about their product and some of the different uses for it. But I think in general it's pretty well suitable for anyone like myself that wants to do filming at night, or if you're into cave exploring, forest exploring, all of that sort of stuff, or even just as a really good quality light to use if you're, say, a jogger or a cyclist or something of that nature. Anyway, we'll have a bit of a look at the cleaned up finds for today, and yeah, we'll hopefully catch up with you again the same time next week. If you enjoyed today, please subscribe so you can be notified anytime we drop a new video, and keep an eye out throughout the week. We have various YouTube shorts releasing every day. So until next week, stay safe happy hunting and have fun. So maybe like an old rusted rivet of some description, not like an old spring or a bolt. Fishing tackle. Unfortunately, it's can slaw with a golden inside and a silver outer. Yeah, I was absolutely right. So is this a piece of gummed up electrical equipment or something? Melted aluminium. Yeah, just spotted it's a bit of wire to set on the surface. It was can slaw anyway. It's a partially broken ring pull. It's old. It's lead pipe. It's just an old ring pull. Very brittle aluminium, because that is a flat head on a great big screw. And there's a rusty nail. It's just melted up aluminium can. I'm going to hazard a guess that it's probably the gripper off a zip.